Hi, welcome back. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius. It is for February 18th, or whenever this does find you, it may resonate here. We're starting out with some archetypes, and these are tendencies we can exhibit, personality traits, any potential energy that may be coming out, anything to think about here on a deeper level, what's going on, why we're feeling how we are. These all have light and dark attributes to them, and all of us have all of these archetypes within us. It's just a matter of them awakening and showing themselves or not. All right. Ooh, all right. So here we go. We have the One, the Bardo, the Storm, and the Womb coming out here for you, Sagittarius. This second deck here is an oracle deck. This is the Astro Star Code Oracle here. There's a few places in here. There are planets that come out, different energies here. It gives us a little bit of insight to anything going on in your whatever situations here. Sagittarius, you are coming out in your own reading here. So I'll get a couple of these here. All right, and one more, and we will jump right in here. So starting out with the One card here, this is One Love, is an archetype that comes in very brief moments, and we're left to savor them for a lifetime. So this is an archetype that really eludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in this distant galaxy, really. Yet when we're in the midst of its energy or its power, we're neither important or unimportant. All duality fades, and we're left with just what is, this precious knowing that life is a gift. All right. With the Bardo, this is all about transformation, or that in-between place between life and this life and the next. It's all about messages coming to you from beyond. It sort of suspends us in this spaciousness for just long enough to open us up to this higher wisdom, these visions or messages, okay, from those loved ones that are no longer with us. The Storm here is all about chaos and disorder. It's sort of a whirlwind, very similar to the Tower card in a normal tarot deck. Its energy undoes things that are stable or solid, not so much stable. It strips them down so that we can build up things that are stable in its place. It's sort of this great equalizer. This is a time that you have to really wait it out. You can't fight the storm, okay? You have to wait for it to pass. You may find yourself in a situation where you might need to talk to a friend or go into solitude, some meditation. This storm is very meaningful, and there will be truth that comes out of it. But the intention of the storm is to rebalance things. With the Womb card here, the womb is, the nest, the belly. The womb archetype is to come back to the beginning, the origin. The energy returns us to warmth and tenderness. This card is all about accepting love from a life-giving force, one that forgives us, that cherishes us, even the most wounded of us. The womb is where we go to heal and grow. The womb can be found everywhere, that special place you go to or within another person. It's all about finding nourishment, harmony, warmth, and love. All right. And then Sagittarius, you're showing up in your own reading, which is saying this expand energy, think big. all right? Don't limit yourself right now. Think big, big plans, big travel, big adventures. Something big is coming for you to create or coming into you. Don't limit yourself. And don't hold yourself back. Know that you are meant for big things here. With resources here, this is all about exploring how you feel about money, how you're using your resources. It could be a call to sort of clean up your act in the material world. Mundane things like paying bills, cleaning closets, things like that. And in doing those things, you're actually aligning your soul to your surroundings here. This is all about your skills, your resources, and your interests, and how they can all be sacred if you, through your intentions and engaging your work, for the benefit of yourself, for your future. So how you're using your resources, are you using them wisely? Are you using your time wisely as well? And then the seventh house is all about relationships. So this is asking you, to nurture your relationships rather than test them, really. Consider maybe not expecting things, being flexible, when you're working either with a partner or with business relationships. It can be tempting to maybe give your power away to somebody or to take over theirs. So maybe take a look at any relationships, if there is an unbalanced relationship. Fertilize the ground where your partnership is. Feed your partner. Keep romantic moments here. Being fair and honorable with arrangements. Okay? So we're going to jump into some tarot, Sagittarius, and there's definitely someone is receiving some messages here from Spirit. And there's a little bit of maybe not knowing how to take this, how to, I see somebody who has really focused on their work here, focused on their higher selves. Maybe you might be somebody who is just going to work, coming home, and not hanging out with friends, just meditating. You may be the leader in your workplace. You may be somebody who is in charge of a lot of people. You may run your own business here. You're coming through as very goal-oriented in your work, very in tune with your higher self, and confident, a real leader here. So we do have... we have the Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups. So you may be at a place in a relationship here where you're worried you're going to miss an opportunity here. There's a need to go on a journey here, and I'm getting a little bit of maybe trying to balance things here. Maybe the Two of Pentacles here, how you're balancing your spirituality with your work, your relationship, a lot of different things. We have the Seven of Pentacles showing up here. That one fell here. All right. The Seven of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords here. So you may be trying to get back... oh gosh, this is a deep, deep knowing here. I get the feeling of somebody trying to restart this relationship, not wanting things to end, returning to a relationship where you might have been a little consumed with work here as well. I feel you may be being urged to do this from Spirit, however you see that, from the universe, from synchronicities or signs happening in your life, these messages that you're receiving here. And at first it could have been a little bit chaotic, not knowing what to do, what they mean, being able to decipher these messages here. But I do see this deep knowing, this Ace of Swords is coming out, and what it is about is wanting to start this beginning here, not wanting to leave anybody feel left out here, not wanting to miss this opportunity, return to what you're being guided to, really, and you know that. It's something that you've wanted all along here, but maybe career was first and foremost in your mind here, your goal here, right in the beginning, all right? And maybe you didn't have time for relationships here, and now you're being asked or maybe urged here to nurture these relationships here. Yeah, we have the Hanged Man here and the Moon. Definitely some fears, some anxieties here, dealing with needing to see things from a different perspective, having to take some time out. There were definitely some delays here in dealing with maybe your fear of maybe relationships, maybe change just in general. When we're making changes and, coming together with somebody here, that can be quite scary. To make changes in our life, in our home living environment, or, maybe location as well. But change, oh, it did come. I think the universe brought it in. We saw it earlier in the Bardo card here, and I'm sorry, the Storm card here, and now we have the Tower card. This is, and when we resist change, sometimes the universe is like, well, I'm sorry, honey, this is going to happen. And it just forces us into that transition, whether we're ready for it or not. But just know that, like I mentioned earlier, it is you closing one chapter so that something even more beautiful can start here. Although it is discomfort, very uncomfortable here, it is for something beautiful to begin. We have the Four of Rods here and the Seven of Rods. So what I see here, with this Tower, this change that's coming in, this is standing up for what you really want. This is, you may, in not wanting to miss out on this opportunity, I feel like it's a relationship, a person. You may be at a distance here. You may be worried somebody else is going to come in and sweep the love of your life off their feet, right? There is a want to come in and fight off anyone else, kind of come in. I'm getting like hero sort of vibes here because you see that Four of Rods. You want this stability. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Here, there's a need to stand up and fight for this here. Why the sudden change here? The Three of Pentacles. Well, this guy here in the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles is all about working together, coming together with people who have the same goal in mind, like-minded people. But this is a card of somebody who, there's nobody there, somebody who's been alone, by themselves, working by themselves, maybe single for a long time. And maybe just now realizing that they want to share their resources. They want to share their life with somebody else. Anything else on what made this change here, this change in direction, change in let's see, Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, both coming out once again. This is the second of these two cards. We've already seen them. This is somebody realizing that they were focused so much on career. They may have hurt somebody. They may have left somebody out in the cold here. We did get the Five of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords earlier. This is a realization that perhaps we didn't give our energy to a relationship the way we should have, or the way we had wanted to, or the way we now realize we wanted to in the past. All right. This is a realization. This is the ability to overcome obstacles also with this Ace of Swords here, but definitely someone who was, even in this first Eight of Pentacles, this is somebody who is working day and night, working so many hours, overtime, but always keeping that other person in the back of their head, always knowing where their end goal was going to be, you know, who they wanted to be with, who they wanted to be spending their time with. And maybe, you know, somebody just couldn't. They had deadlines to meet. They had obligations with their work or family also, a bunch of things that just didn't allow for two people to come together here. So what's changed? Let's ask, what has changed? So we have the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles. Well, let's say the Chariot is all about gathering up all of our strength, our willpower, our confidence in order to move forward. This is balancing ourselves. I mean, we see with these, the white and the black lion here, balancing our energy, feeling confident. And honestly, with this Chariot in this deck, we see 444. Also, fours are a number of stability here, but I always see that as an angel number. So again, being guided by the universe, these signs, these synchronicities, maybe figuring it all out. You know, our spirit guides guide us to our soulmates here. So, and there's a Queen of Pentacles showing up. So this is somebody who wants to give, who wants to share their love, their nurturing, their resources, their abundance with somebody else here. Movement forward here. The Two of Swords. So that's all about making a decision here. A tough decision. A tough decision here. And so what I see here is this decision to move forward here and share, maybe come together here with somebody else, may leave some other people a little bit sad, especially if this is a distance, long distance relationship, moving, or could be leaving a job. Somebody, as a result of making yourself happy, or vice versa, somebody else is going to be left saddened by, you know, losing time with you, or whoever is the person moving in this Chariot here. It doesn't stop you, because we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have this new beginning here, this great ideas, a lot of opportunities coming in, but there is a knowing that, the Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. We're moving ahead with this love offer. This is our, you know, I'm surprised the 9 didn't show up here, like wishes coming true. But there is a knowing that we're leaving something behind, maybe family or other friends here, maybe even co-workers, right, to move forward. And that is hard. Change is always hard, right? The 9 of Cups, just like I felt here. Wishes coming true. This is emotional fulfillment. It fell with her actually reaching for the stars. This is somebody's wish come true, which is what I felt just then before. I feel like somebody manifested this, and maybe when it came in, they weren't ready for it, right? It kind of took them by surprise, but then, yeah. Then we have this balancing, this healing energy with the Four of Swords, very healing, along with these white feathers too, completely guided by the universe. I feel one or both of you think that the other has been sent by the universe, really like wishes coming true is really what I'm feeling. Opening up a lot of opportunity here. We have the Six of Cups here. This is soulmate energy here. Also getting back to our hopes and dreams and, you know, kind of nostalgic energy. I never look at the bottom of the deck, very rarely, but this is something you might not see coming here. Also, anything else here for Sagittarius? This is really, really beautiful. But let me tell you, there had been some healing. There had been some chaotic energy, especially when messages started coming through. Trying to understand everything, I want to say. But yeah, the Strength card showing up really strong here. This is you. This is you. Gaining, you're becoming the lion. You're taking charge of your life. You're standing up for what you want to bring in, the ability to cut out anything that just isn't working. You can't see a future there. All right. So whether it's a job, other relationships, or moving to a different location, whatever it is, you're ready to be that lion and take charge for what you want. Wow, that is really beautiful here, Sagittarius. I am going to close out this reading right here and not make it too long. And I thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I wish you nothing but the best. Take care.